Hey everyone, I'm here at Epcot for some dinner tonight, but we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to be eating just festival foods, and I'm going to determine what I'm eating and where based on a random wheel. I have my wheel right here with all the festival booths input, and the way I'm going to do this, rather than saying what I'm going to get and then spinning to find the country, I'm going to spin to find the country and then determine what course that's going to be. So I'm going to do 3 drink courses, 2 savory courses, and a sweet course. I'm going to do it based on the country I get, except for the dessert course. So if I spin for a country first and decide that's where I want to get dessert, I'm going to wait until the end to get that, just because I like to have my sweet dish after my savory dishes. And once a festival booth has been selected, that's it. No more going to that booth. So, alright, the first booth I will be going to is Flavors from Fire. So let's take a look at that menu. So Festival Favorites has the Steakhouse Blended Burger, an Impossible Burger, smoked corned beef, a beer, a wine, and the swine brine. And I think I'm going to go with the Steakhouse Blended Burger, even though I've had that before. The one thing with this game, I am not going to not get something that I haven't had already, but by doing it this way, it does randomize it. This is the Steakhouse Blended Burger, which is a beef and wild mushroom slider with truffle brie, cheese fondue, arugula, and a truffle potato chip on a sesame bun. Okay, since I've had this before, I know that I'm not a fan of the arugula, so I took that off. I have more potato chip on there than last time, which I really like, because it gives it a nice crunch. I just think that the burger itself is a little dry, even though it has a lot of the beer cheese fondue. It's not my favorite, but could have started worse. Alright, I really want something to drink, because I'm very thirsty, so let's hope we get a good country for a drink next. Ooh, shimmering sips. That will be a good one for drinks. Okay, we got some mimosas. I've had the fruited sour beer and sparkling wine cocktail before. I think I'm gonna do the mimosa flight here. I think that's gonna be what I go with. So this is the mimosa flight. We have the tropical, the berry, and the blood orange. I'm very excited about that one. All right, so this is the tropical. It doesn't have a strong flavor. Not impressed. Which is sad because it's pod juice. Alright. Berry mimosa. It's like no alcohol booze. Blood orange. You are very welcome. I feel like they need to be colder. I definitely think I would get the sour beer and sparkling wine cocktail over this again. That one was definitely better. All right, let's see what we are doing next. Ooh, Brazil. I know exactly what I'm going to get there, but let's take a look at the menu anyways. So Brazil has the pão de queijo, the feijoada, a beer, a frozen drink that I'm not going to try to pronounce, but I know that I'm going to get the pão de queijo, and we're going to get another stamp for our booklet. Okay, so it was pretty busy in Epcot, and I was around a bunch of people, and I didn't want to disturb them, so I'm voiceovering after the fact. But I have had the pão de queijo many times during this festival and previous festivals, and every time it is absolutely delicious. It is light and cheesy and perfectly warm, and just, I've had pão de queijo in other places, not just Disney, and it is the best here. Okay, let's see where we are going next. Ooh, Milled and Mulled. I am very excited about this booth. They pretty much just have a couple desserts. So obviously I'm going to get my dessert here, and I think I'm gonna go for the cheesecake. This is the balsamic and fig cheesecake from Milled and Muled, and it is a part of Emil's fromage montage. The pau de queijo was also part of Emil's fromage montage, so I did get two more stamps in the book for that. This cheesecake is so good. The cheesecake itself is very light, very creamy. It has some nice flavoring to it, and then the cake that's underneath it has a lot of really nice fall spices, and altogether it's a really great fall dessert. I believe I put this on my favorites of the festival list. If I didn't, I need to rethink that list, because this is just so good. And normally I'm not a fan of balsamic, but with this it just works. Alright, I have 2 more drinks left. So let's see where I'm going first for a drink. Brewing Lab. So let's see what we have there. Alright, so they have some ciders and some beers. Alright, well, we will head there once I am done with my dessert. So this is the beer flight from Brewing. I couldn't decide on which one I wanted, so I got the flight. So I believe that this is the Three Daughters Brewing Palm Paradise Hefeweizen, the Brewery Desert Floor with Hibiscus and Prickly Pear, and the Cigar City Peach White Oak Jai Alai. The standing tables in here, not designed for someone my height. I'm gonna squat so you can hear me. The Muppet Show is going on right now. If I do that. Alright, so I believe that this is the Palm Paradise Hefeweizen. It's light, it's refreshing. If I was going to get a Hefeweizen at this festival, though, I definitely think I'd get the lemon zest one over in the Germany Pavilion. One of my favorite beers I've ever had. I feel like this is good. Alright. I think I had this one on opening day of the festival. I'm not 100% sure anymore. I do have a full video of multiple food and wine offerings, not just a handful from today. This one's definitely fruitier, which I like. I'm really just not a beer drinker, but I also didn't want any of the ciders. None of them sounded appealing to me. Neither did the pickle milkshake, because I don't like pickle. It's fine. I definitely like that one more than the Hefeweizen though, so. And then this is the Peach White Oak Jai Alai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've had a beer that tastes just like this before. So if I had to rank these, I think I would do the Flora with Hibiscus and Prickly Pear, the Hefeweizen, and then the Peach White Oak. If you're a beer drinker, I definitely recommend getting the flights because you do get to try multiple beers. And even if you're not, it's just a nice way to try a handful of different beers and see if there's one that you might like. But again, if I was going to get any beer at this festival, it's going to be the Lemon Zest Hefeweizen over at the Germany Pavilion. That one is only like 2.5 ABV though, so. Okay, and for the last drink, let's see where we are going tonight to end the night. Oh, the Refreshment Outpost. I have not been there yet. The Refreshment Outpost for drinks has a couple beers and a cider. So I think I'm going to try the Watermelon Hibiscus Lager. All right, this is the Gulfstream Brewing Company Cloud 9 Watermelon Hibiscus Lager from Refreshment Outpost. I did end up bringing it over here to the beach stage just because I wanted to take a seat. It'll take me a little bit to drink this, and I kind of want to be out of everyone's way because Epcot is pretty busy tonight. This is really good. Like I said, with Beer Flight, I'm not a huge beer drinker. And this is just fruity enough that it doesn't taste super beery. But it still has enough beer flavor where if you like beer, you might like this. And it's not overly sweet where if you don't want super sweet things, you wouldn't like this, if that makes sense. Like, it's not super sweet, not super beery, really refreshing. It has some watermelon flavor. I think I'm getting more hibiscus than watermelon, but I really like this, and it's really good. So I'm gonna sit here, enjoy this. I don't know what time the band takes the stage, but who knows? And that is a wrap on my randomized Epcot dinner. If you guys liked this video and you want to see me do it either in different parks with non-festival foods, let me know down in the comments. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe if you haven't and like this video, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Magickeely. Both those will be linked in the description. Bye guys!